The new role, I will tell you, before I took over as the managing director, I've been working closely with Chris, the outgoing MD. I worked closely with him, and to be honest with you, I almost knew, not almost, I knew each and everything that was going on in the company. Even where we disagreed with Chris, I still knew, and we disagreed. And of course, as the managing director who would make the final decision, but I knew everything. I was working with all heads of departments to make sure that they achieve their targets. And every time they didn't achieve their targets, I had to sit with them. First of all, I would measure the variance for them, and then I would task them to give me an action plan for the recovery or for continuing to do well. In areas where they did well, I would task them to tell me what they are going to do to make sure they do well. So that was the business planning side of my role. It shows you that I was working with everybody and I knew what they were doing. So now when I took over the role of an MD, now it is official that I have to be looking after everyone. Now I am overseeing everything. It's official, but I was doing it in the background. So now that it's official, it's now everyone is looking at me to make sure it happens. It was a bit overwhelming because it happened at a time when we are closing the end of year accounts, when we have to do our external accounts. And the fact that I was the finance manager before, I still had a lot on my desk. And so I had to juggle between now making sure I move, because when you are the MD to here in Motorcare, it's a sales company, you must be part of the sales team. So I had to juggle between being part of the sales team and being part of the finance team. At the same time, also oversee the after sales department to make sure the stock taking goes on well, the reconciliation is done properly, you know, everything is reported as it is. I'm happy now that I'm settling in, and my worry initially was how I'm going to fit in within the sales team. But, you know, things happen, and to be honest with you, you can think that I've been part of the sales team for the last 5 or 6 years. I fitted in well. I go out with them with a winning spirit, with the spirit of closing. And in my first month of being an MD, we had an order intake of 21 units. Now that hadn't happened in the last 4 or 5 months, because the business is slow, the economy is slow. You can see it in Uganda because of elections. But even then, with me moving together with the sales team, encouraging them, coaching them, telling them that, you know, when you go visit a customer, go with a winning spirit. Go with the spirit of closing. Engage a customer, understand their problem. Is it finance? Is it the product? Understand the problem and come back so that we come up with a solution. Now, if we do that, we are going to win. I keep telling everyone in this company, we are winners. And everybody must be part of a winning team. And this is a winning team. I am settling in as an MD. I'm giving myself 3 months to come up with all these ideas. I already have the ideas. I got them the moment I was told, but to make sure they materialize and move Motorcare to another level. Not just another level, but a higher level. Yes.